Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do a little something different. We're going to be doing some stuff on the 66 Fairlane, and I'm going to kind of give you guys an idea of where we're going. The 66 Fairlane, while it's in very good shape for a 66, it has been repainted one time before that I know of. This is the original color. Is the body perfect? No. It has a few dings and you know normal stuff that you would have on a car this age. But we're not going to do anything to the body. The main thing that we want to do with the Fairlane is to get the drivetrain, as far as the suspension, rear end, brakes, and all that stuff in pristine condition, and then we're going to go into doing engine, transmission, and then the following stage will be maybe do something to the body. I kind of like it the way it is. I'm not really into like a show car kind of phase in my life, so we'll address that as we go, but we're going to do this in stages. But we've been waiting for some parts because I wanted to start upgrading the suspension, and we're not going to do a nut and bolt restoration kind of deal. What we're doing is upgrading the pieces that are on here, because if you put the pieces that these old cars came with, when you get done, it's still going to ride like an old 66 Fairlane, and that is not the direction that I want to go with this. We're going to be upgrading everything. So one of the parts that we've already ordered came today, compliments of Summit Racing, and I have done my research. I do know a lot about these type of suspensions because the same suspension was on my, or the same type of suspension was on my 68 notchback Mustang that I had back when I graduated from high school. So this is not my first rodeo on the old school cars, so a lot of stuff has changed. A lot of stuff has been made better. There's a lot more technology involved with upgrading these suspensions. So this is going to be a couple of parts that we ordered that will kind of start us out. And as we get them in, I will unbox them, because if I wait to unbox everything at one time, we may be waiting until the end of the year, the rate that parts are coming out or being shipped, so we'll see. So yes, we did do our research, and we got a couple of items here. From Summit. And for any of you guys who may be tuning into the channel just for Fairlane stuff, we will be, kind of filtering that in addition to the stuff that we'll be doing with the Ford Maverick. Maverick is my daily driver, and this is my fun car. So I told you I'm an average guy, and a lot of average guys have a car that they drive every day, and then there's their fun car that they play with on the weekend. I think that's a luxury. Thank God I'm able to do that at this stage in life. Am I independently wealthy? No, but there are some things that, after working 35 years in one place, I have been able to one thing I can say for sure, that this package is definitely well packed. It is stapled, taped, sealed, packed, and this is inside of the box that it was inside of. So, dun dun dun. Somewhere buried in here is some parts. Wow, look at all this paper. I'm going to have enough packing to pack about 7 different items when I get one of these out of here. Some of you guys are going to know exactly what this is, while others of you all are going to say, what in the world? So, starting off, cotter pins and a grease fitting. 2 packs of those. Wonder what that could be. Well, these are the lower control arms. I did my research. I have seen these items in this company for many years, and I know they have done their homework. These are from Global West. These are the lower control arms for our 66 Ford Fairlane. And when we do the installation, I will be getting these back out so that you can see the comparison between the old and the new. And these things, believe me, if you would see what's under the car now. Not to say the ones in the car may have been replaced already. I know that the strut rod has been replaced, and we will not be replacing the strut rod. But these lower control arms, the factories are like a hollow piece. They're very lackluster. They're not solid. These are solid. These are big pieces. It's going to add a little weight to the front end. Yes, I do know that. But these ball joints are upgraded. The whole integrity of the piece is upgraded. And this has the rollerized type bearing that will allow the suspension to articulate, whereas the old suspension that is in there has more of a rubber bushing that gets squeezed, and if you push it up this way it'll stay, and if you push it down that way it'll stay. But these will move very freely. Now, we're not going to be adding one company's, there it is, Global West. We're not going to be adding just one company's suspension products. Sometimes you can, and it is not bad to do that, but we're going a different route this time. So when the upper control arms come in, which we are getting those as well, they came from one manufacturer, and both of these are compatible with stock items that you could put back in here. And under the hood, which you will see in another video, we'll show you that the current shocks that are in there, the rubber bushings that go up into the engine compartment where they're attached, they're all cracked and frayed, and they're just done. So we're going to put something in there that I promise you, you're going to be, wow, look at that, you know. But for all of you guys who are waiting for some 66 Ford Fairlane content, have no fear, it's on the way. And those of you guys who tune in for the Maverick content know that we are not stopping anything with the Maverick. We have kind of hit a stalemate with some of the stuff that was supposed to come in that didn't come in for the Maverick, but we'll just have to get it as it comes. There's one particular thing that I wanted to do, and one of the companies had promised me that they were going to supply us with that. I'm not sure with what went on with that, but I didn't contact them back because basically they just kind of left me hanging in the wind. So I pushed on and went with another company for some of the same items that I have been waiting for, but theirs unfortunately is very popular and it is on back order. So we'll just have to see. It's been on back order now for 3 months now, so I'm still waiting, and when they come in, you guys will be the first ones to know. But know this, that this is an average guy doing some stuff that a lot of average guys can do. That being said, we'll have some more Maverick content coming out, and also I did promise you guys a review of a one of Ford's cousins to the Maverick. One of my neighbors and friends got a new vehicle, and they ordered theirs as well. And it's a uniquely equipped vehicle that is very special, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. For whatever reason, everything is not lined up. When when I was ready, it would rain. If I was off, it was always something that has stopped us from doing that video. So when you work, and you guys, I told you in the last video, I stay busy. We have to kind of line things up as we can. So hopefully by next week sometime we'll be able to do that review of his new vehicle, or I should say I don't want to get him in trouble because it's family vehicle, and I'm sure you guys are going to love it. When I saw it, I was like, man, that vehicle is gorgeous. So yeah, we'll have that video coming up hopefully next week. And then in the meantime, as more of the parts come in for the Ford Fairlane suspension that we're upgrading, and we're actually doing mainly the front. We have done some work on the rear brakes. We're waiting on parts for that as well. As those things come in and we put it back together, we'll get it back down on the ground. Then we'll do a proper driving review, because we have never put the camera in the 66 and went anywhere, because all of our trips have gotten cut a little short. So keep on tuning in. I appreciate you guys subscribing. In the commentary, I love you guys. You guys come up with the great comments, the great questions, and we'll answer them together as best as I can. And I just want to thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Yeah, this YouTube, it's an interesting and very, to me, a rewarding thing. Not as far as monetary, as far as money or things like that, but just the fact that I can get on here and just have new relationships with friends that you meet on the channel. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.